After 37 years of marriage, Jake decided he was done. He wanted a new beginning. Younger, livelier, and most importantly newer. And right on cue, his secretary fit the bill. It didn't take long before he dumped his wife, Edith, and ran off with the younger woman. Thanks to some expensive lawyers, Jake walked away with the multi-million-dollar mansion. Feeling triumphant, he gave Edith just 3 days to pack up and get out. She didn't cry, she didn't yell, she just nodded, smiled politely, and got to work. Day 1, she boxed up everything she owned. Day 2, movers came and cleared the place out. Day 3, she prepared a quiet, solo dinner in the grand dining room. Candlelight, soft jazz, a bottle of wine, shrimp, caviar, and peace. She dined slowly, then cleaned up and walked out the front door for good. Jake and his new love moved in the very next day, full of excitement. But within a week, something was off. A terrible stench filled the house. They cleaned obsessively. Scrubbed walls, steamed carpets, opened every window. They brought in pest control and even replaced the air ducts. Nothing worked. The maid quit. Friends refused to visit. They tried to sell the place, slashing the price in half. But even realtors walked away. No one wanted a home that smelled like death. Eventually, desperate and disgusted, they took out a loan and bought a new house. Then, out of nowhere, Edith called. Her voice was calm, sweet even. She said she missed the old house dearly, and if Jake was struggling to sell, she'd be happy to take it off his hands for a small price, of course. Jake, assuming she had no clue about the smell, jumped at the deal. He signed the paperwork that same day. A few days later, movers arrived to clear out Jake's belongings. They even took the curtain rods with them. A neighbor, watching from his lawn, approached Edith. "Why on earth would you buy this place back?" he asked. "It stinks." Edith smiled and replied, "Oh, I know, but don't worry, they're taking the curtain rods." The neighbor blinked. "How does that help?" She leaned in, grinned, and whispered, "Because that's where I stuffed the rotten eggs before I left. Hell hath no fury, like a woman with a plan." Tag someone who'd pull this off brilliantly.